Hello everyone, welcome to the geography class. In this video, I will be starting with 6th chapter of class 10th geography, that is manufacturing industries. So without wasting time, let's start the chapter. First of all, students will try to understand what is manufacturing. So production of goods in large quantities after processing from raw material to more valuable product is known as manufacturing. For example, sugar from sugarcane, cloth from cotton, paper from wood, iron from iron ore, and there are a lot many. Now the question arises, why do we need manufacturing? So, economic strength of a country is measured from the development of manufacturing industries. It is the backbone of our economy. They reduce the dependence of people on agriculture. Earlier, India was totally an agricultural economy, means maximum people were involved in agricultural activities. But with the coming up of industries, it has generated more employment for the people, so it also provides jobs and it has solved the problem of unemployment. Export of manufactured goods, it brings foreign exchange, eradicates poverty and unemployment. Now next topic is location of industries. Certain factors need to be considered before setting up any industry. So, some of the important factors are geographical and non-geographical factors. Under geographical factors, availability of raw materials, availability of water, good climate, such factors comes. For example, if we need to set up a jute industry, then we'll definitely see that the area must be a jute producing area where it is the raw material is cheap, easily available, and such industry requires ample of water. So the ideal location for jute industry would be a jute growing area where the availability of water is available easily. Now non-geographical factors includes availability of electricity, cheap and skilled labor, transportation and communication facilities, market, capital investments, suitable government policies. These are certain non-geographical factors but are very essential for setting up any industry. Now we'll try to understand the different categories of industries that we have. Industries can be divided into different categories according to different criteria. Like on the basis of raw material, industries can be divided into agro-based industries and mineral-based industries. According to their role, industries can be divided into basic or key industries and consumer industries. According to the capital investment, industries can be divided into the category of small scale industries and large scale industries. On the basis of ownership, industries can be divided into public sector, private sector, joint sector and cooperative sector. On the basis of bulk and weight of raw material and finished goods, industries can be divided into two categories, heavy industries and light industries. Now firstly we'll discuss industries on the basis of source of raw material. Industries can be divided into two categories, agro-based and mineral-based. Agro-based industry uses agricultural raw material, for example cotton, wool, jute, silk, rubber, sugar, tea, coffee, etc. Mineral-based industries uses minerals as raw materials, for example iron and steel, cement, aluminium, machine tools, etc. According to their main role, industries can be divided into two categories, category of basic or key industry and category of consumer industries. Basic or the key industries supply their products or raw material to manufacture other goods. For example, iron and steel, copper smelting, aluminium smelting, These are such industries which are providing base to the other industries. Right, as you know, all the machinery tools or machinery parts are made up of iron or steel or either copper or aluminium. So such industries are called the basic industries because it provides machinery to other industries, it provides base to other industries. Consumer industries produces goods for direct use by consumers. For example, sugar, toothpaste, paper, fans, etc. On the basis of capital investment, industries can be divided into small scale industries and large scale industries. If the investment is less than 1 crore, then it is known as small scale industry. It requires less number of people. For example, Khansari, Gur industry, etc. Large scale industries, if the investment is more than 1 crore, then it is called large scale industry, and it requires more number of laborers and huge infrastructure. For example, cotton textile industry. On the basis of ownership, industries can be divided into 4 categories. The first one is public sector. Public sector owned and operated by government agencies, for example BHEL, SAIL, etc. Such industries which are having control of government. Private sector industries owned and operated by individuals or a group of individuals, for example TISCO, Bajaj Auto Limited, Dabur Industries, etc. The third category is of joint sector. The industries which are jointly run by state and individual or a group of individuals comes under the joint sector. For example, Oil India Limited is jointly owned by public and private sector. Under cooperative sector, industries are owned and operated by the producers or the suppliers of raw materials, workers, or both. They pool in their resources and share the profits and losses proportionately. For example, sugar industry in Maharashtra, the coir industry in Kerala. Lastly, based on the bulk and weight of raw material and finished goods, industries can be divided into 2 categories: heavy industries and light industries. Heavy industries use heavy and bulky raw material and produce heavy materials, for example iron and steel industry. Light industries uses light raw materials and produce light materials, for example electric fans, watches, sewing machines, etc. Students, till so far we have discussed about what is manufacturing, why manufacturing is required in a nation, the ideal location for setting up any industry, what are the factors need to be considered before setting industries, and we have understood the different categories of industries on the basis of different criteria. Thanks for watching this video.